Hey guys, Tim here, co-founder and CEO of the Whympr app here in Chamonix in our headquarters. And I'm going to take 5 minutes of your time to present you the basics of Whympr and how it works. But before I share my screen, just to give you context, the idea of Whympr since the start is to create a platform where you can find all the information you need to prepare your outings, from hiking to mountaineering, ski touring, rock climbing, and this not only in Chamonix, but all around the world. Let me show you. So the first screen is a wall. So here you'll find the outings from the community, and the main idea behind it is to get fresh conditions. So when you go check out an outing, you'll get the stats and information if they put comments, but especially you get the map, the track, and also the pictures to see the fresh conditions on the field. This is super useful, for example, at spring if you want to see if there's snow on the tracks or not. Another element on the wall is the weather forecast. We work with Météo Blue to cover the whole world. So it's the 4 previous days and the next 4 days of weather coming up at your position with specific, let's say, mountain information like the freezing level or sunset and sunrise. You also have the little avalanche bulletin information. So this will activate itself if there's an active avalanche bulletin in the zone you are in. And we have it activated for the US, France, Switzerland, Italy. We're going to try to put more and more as we go. You can also select different localizations. So if I want to go in Italy or Switzerland, I usually put those places so I have an idea of the weather forecast wherever I could go play. The main screen is the map one. So this is the second button on the bottom bar. You'll get a topographic map for the whole world. You can choose different layers. In France is IGN Scan 25. You'll have USGS in the US, Swiss Topo in Switzerland, or Fraternali Maps in Italy. You're going to be able, with these layers, to go in 3D mode to give you a better idea of what the mountains look like or the field. You can also select the satellite view, which can also be useful. And of course, add inclination slopes. This is more useful for people who go skiing, for example, to have a better understanding of avalanche risk. So if I take these off to come back to normal view, here we go. The other important element in Whympr, and different to other guys, is these blue squares. What are these? These are points of interest. So there will be like summits, cliffs, refuges, lakes, you name it. And we have over 100,000 of these points of interest, and inside these points of interest you have route descriptions, again for hiking, climbing, ski touring, all the activities. So the key element here is at the top right, the filter. You're going to be able to say, okay, I want to go climbing, I want to do it at a specific level, and then that will clean up my map and show me all the points of interest with this kind of activity. So here, for instance, let's select this one. I'm going to see the description of the point of interest, the source, because in fact what I didn't tell you is we aggregate content from lots of different quality sources. We have free ones like Camp to Camp, Ski Tour, and others, and we also have some that are you have to pay for, that are done by professionals. So in this case, this is a free one. I'm going to find the key information, the quotations, the description, the pictures, and the recent activities. I'll see the weather forecast, the avalanche bulletin if it's available, and I can save all this on my phone as well as the map. So that way I will always have it in the phone, even if I'm in the mountains and there's no network. So that's one of the key aspects of Whympr. On the top you have other elements to filter. If you want to see only the routes created by professionals that you pay for, those are the ones with little stars. You'll see the recent outings, last 10 days, and lots of different stuff you can play with. Another cool feature we recently developed on iOS, soon on Android, is the peak viewer feature. So depending on GPS, you have to recalibrate on the mountain you know, and then you can look at all the mountains around you. Well, in Chamonix there's a few clouds on the summit, but those are, Aiguille Verte is a classic, for instance, over there. And that's really cool and useful when you're in the mountain and trying to figure out where you are compared to the mountains. Another cool feature is if you tap on the plus, this is the action button. So you can start to track yourself. If you go out and get your stats, you can create an outing, or you can even create a track. So the track is really cool. You just say, I'm here, I want to go hike around here. It's going to find you the hiking route, fastest route to get there. And it will show you your distance and elevation gain. On top of that, you can use all the features of the app. So add the 3D. Let's say I want to go ski touring, so I want to look at the slope inclination, and I don't want it to give me the automatic path, so I can take the magic route planner off, go drawing mode, and just draw my route where I want to go. And there you go. You have a fresh GPX track that you can save in 2 seconds. Test, so ski touring, save it. I have my track, and what I can do is just share it with my friends through WhatsApp, email, whatever, on other apps. Super quick and useful. I got my GPX track. The last thing I wanted to show you is the profile. This is a cool basic concept of the app. It's your logbook. So all the outings you post, it goes for your community, but it's also cool to remember where you went. So you'll have it all your outings on your map with your statistics, and here you'll find all your data. What routes you did, what routes you want to do, what GPX you created, the friends you follow. So this is kind of a basic screen. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the basics of Whympr. I hope it made you want to try it, play with it. Feel free to get back to us. We're a little team in Chamonix and we love feedback. And just to let you know, we're working like crazy because we have a lot more coming up and cool innovations. So yeah, hopefully see you soon on the app or in the mountains. Bye.